are now live. This is the first time I'm doing this from Facebook, so bear with me for a moment. If you would please. There we go. All right. So, hello and welcome to the 2021 Winter Solstice. I was almost going to say the summer solstice. However, okay, so now we're going to be doing this. I found a link. Okay. That's why you come early, right? To figure out a few things here and there. All right, one more link to share, I think. Maybe two more. Whoop. Oops, okay, there. Post in one other group I want to invite. And then just bear with me for one moment, maybe two. And this is not, we're going to wait and see who all comes on kind of a thing, I promise. I don't like that either, so, okay. Well, it's not quite the top of the hour just yet anyhow, so we're still good, right? Okay. I don't know if we can actually go ahead and stream. Let's see, are we streaming? Heavenly days. Okay. Supposed to be streaming on my page. Let's do that. There we go, I think. Viewer. Okay, allow viewers to, there we go. Okay, I'm going to move forward because I'm not really sure how this works. And even when you practice, it doesn't always turn out that way right when you think it's going to. So, okay. All right. Enough fiddling with buttons, and thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us at some point in time. And I am Angel Lady Terry Marie, owner of and proprietor of Angel Lady Crystals Boutique on Shopify. This is a way, this particular celebration, the Winter Solstice, the celebration of power and the spirit of faith, bringing in, it's an ending and it's a bringing in of the winter solstice energies. This is the shortest day, which means we have the most dark. And yet, if you light a candle in a room where there is little to no light, what do you have? You have almost instantaneous sight. So I have here with me a white candle that I will allow to burn all the way through till it's done. I have also a very special clear quartz sphere that I've had for probably 30 plus years. I think it's like a 5 or 6 inch diameter. I don't know, it's really big. And that is what I will be holding during our time together. The replay will be posted in the Winter Solstice Facebook group. So if you don't catch the whole thing, or you want to rewatch it at a later point, or you want to invite people to join us there so that you can, or they can then view it, this is awesome. So we are actually in the 4th day of a 7-day cycle. Much like the full moon, there's 3 days prior, the day or the night of the full event, which is tonight is the solstice, and then it's 3 days after. When we had the full moon on Saturday the 18th, that was the zenith of the last full moon of this calendar year 2021, and also the point of when the energy started to draw us in and up into the winter solstice energies. And this winter solstice, I just want to share a little bit with you about it, because it is, yes, we have it every year, and yes, it's usually a few days after the full moon, and yet there is more energy this time around than there has ever been in recent history. Now, astrology and the zodiac and the planets aligning and being in conjunction, and that is not my area of expertise by any means. I have seen many posts that, in addition to what I feel as a sensitive empath, that the energies are quite intense. And being transparent with you right now in this moment, my plan did not come about this afternoon, as I actually ended up sleeping most of it because the energies have been so intense. And I've actually been requiring or needing more sleep during the last few days, especially with the full moon. So this is the, so 1, 2, 3, this is the end of the full moon energy, the 7-day cycle. And we are in the midst of the winter solstice energies, full cycle. And what this particular winter solstice, I guess all winter solstice celebrations have in common, is it's about manifesting your heart's desires. It is powerful, reflective energy. It signifies new beginnings, because now, as of tomorrow, whenever your tomorrow starts, and perhaps it already has, the light becomes a little bit more until we reach the new year, which is actually the spring equinox. You know, we talk about the year's end of the calendar, and that is an ending and a beginning. It is also a non-seasonal ending and a beginning. So we actually have several of those within the next few months, right? So we're beginning this new cycle as of tonight. And so for 3 days after, so this is what? Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, by Friday, the energies will have dissipated mostly, but not all. And I say that because if you've been reading or seeing any posts about the intensity of the energies and the incoming energies, not just from the collective cosmos, I'm not talking about the collective as just us here on Earth, but the collective energies that are being showered for clearing, for insights, for grounding, for opening up unexpected channels and doors and windows, if you will, pathways to be clearing. What you do with this, what you choose to let go during this time together, and any other celebrations that you have or will be attending, or attending, you will do more or less. And I would suggest, if you're going to be attending more than one, to focus on one area of your life, your work, your business, or your relationships per event. Now, if you're attending just one, this one, as an example, then focus on clearing anything and everything that no longer resonates within you. Energies, and this, you want to be generally specific, so you would rather not focus on clearing up financial blockages or relationship issues or those kinds of things, because the conscious mind will be triggered on, oh, well, there are relationship issues, or there are health issues, or there are issues. So my suggestion, and what I teach my clients and my students, and work on myself as well, absolutely, is to be generally specific. Thank you, and call in your spirit guides, your totems, the gods and goddesses, ascended masters, the angelic realm, whomever you work with. Call them in during our meditation, and then say something like, and put it into your own words, please, but be generally specific, beautiful soul, in the sense of, I ask and thank you for clearing, for balancing and alignment in all areas of my life and work. And if your work is your business, or if you have work and a business that you're starting, I ask and thank you for clearing, removing, balancing and aligning any seeming issues, known and unknown, in my life, work, or business. And I'm using those specific words as I have learned through my multiple readings of the same book from Florence Scovel Shinn, and through my own guidance, or the guidance that I have received on my own from my own guides, that when you use words like and, or have, or you're claiming something, so be aware of what you're claiming. Yes, there are certain things you do want to claim, and there are others not so much. So when you say seeming, you are not tying into that there are obstacles, that there are challenges, and yes, we experience them being in human form. Part of the process, dang it. Part of the learning process, part of the moving past what we've learned as kids and had projected onto us even as young adults, or whatever chronological human age that you are. So the other part is that it signifies a new beginning and an end of a cycle, with the light increasing with each passing day. And yes, I'm reading my notes as I memorize nothing. So you set your intentions, and there will be time during our time together where you can, and we will help you with it, to set your intentions. This coming solstice cycle, which actually began 3 days ago, and we're in the zenith of the winter solstice energies, it's going to continue until we reach the spring equinox, which then signifies the blooming, the renewal, the rebirth, the rejuvenation of Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, however you refer to her, to our planet. And it's also, it begins the thawing between now, maybe a little bit later, like February or March, begins the thawing of energy in a different way. So we're going to be celebrating the power of spirit and faith, because without spirit, there is usually little to no faith. Without faith, there is no trust. For me, faith and trust go hand in hand. If you trust that everything always works out for you, then there is faith in that. If you have faith that everything works out for you, then there's trust. Some try to separate the two, and I have not been able to do that, and I prefer to think of them as co twins, okay? They go together. So the other part is practicing patience as your inner self begins to awaken to yourself in that next level of higher vibration, clarity, courage, determination, discernment, belief in yourself and what you came here to do, even if you don't know what exactly that is yet. This is the time to release that which no longer resonates with you. What do I mean by that? What no longer resonates with you is our beliefs that have held you back. You know, this is not about assigning blame or judgment. It is, okay, this is an issue, or this is a belief, this is a pattern. I am now willing to let it go. And you let go of as much as you possibly can, remembering that your energy is kind of like an onion or a lotus blossom. I like that a little better, or even a rose, where the energy is closed in, right, in a circle or a sphere around you. And as you begin to peel the layers off, you, beautiful soul, begin to then blossom differently. And even if a thing, an experience, a relationship, a hurt, a disappointment, a betrayal, whatever it is, appears to reappear, it isn't that you didn't do it well enough before. You are coming from a different perspective, from a different level of understanding, a level of vibration. Think of all of my guides are trying to rush through all at the same time, and we will all calm down once we get into the meditation piece, which will be in just a moment or two, I promise. When you come to a stop sign, you see it one way, yes? And then as you approach it, you see it from the side. So the stop sign itself is kind of thin. And then you go through an intersection, as an example, and if you were to look in the rearview mirror, the stop sign is still in the same place, but it has a different look and a feel. When you traverse into and deeper within your core to help connect your heart and soul consciously, because they are connected, they are not disconnected in any way. It is the appearance of separation that keeps us from manifesting tangible, visible, whatever it is you're setting your intentions for, okay? It is that simple, and it is that complicated. When things come very easily, it's because you had no emotional attachment as to how and when. The bigger things, we've got quite a bit of an attachment to. So when we are able to detach from the emotional connection of things, it isn't that you're not expecting or you're not creating space. It is just a way of saying, okay, done this, set it in motion. Now what can I do on my part to help move this forward without pushing, shoving, forcing? Because today I could have very well pushed through, and yet I was so tired. I literally fell asleep for 2 hours. I really didn't have a choice. My eyelids just closed, and that was it. And it's like, okay. And I could have done something in between those hours and now, and I chose not to because I wanted to be fully present here for you, no matter when you see this. Because if I'm not fully present, then I'm not walking my talk or talking my walk. And I strive to do that every day. And when it's a real challenge, I step away from everything. Because I don't want that energy to permeate anything that I'm doing. I'll just have to do it over anyway. All right, so I hope that you have something to drink. Water, tea, juice. And I am going to... all right, so we're going to start, if you would, just We're going to start with a little bit of sound clearing, and then I will light the sage and organic lavender. That's all I have in my abalone shell. Let's see if we can share this with you without tipping it all over my laptop. Okay, I think so, right? All right. I don't have any resin or anything else in it. It is strictly pure. White sage and lavender are the highest clearing vibrations. Others are equally as good, and yet this is what my guides and I chose to share with you tonight. So this is a temple bell from Nepal. So if you would just begin to settle in your favorite sitting position, comfortable. Breathe in, breathe out as deeply as you can at your own pace. Stick with me just a little bit. Now I'm going to be lighting, hopefully, there we go, the sage and lavender so that we can clear your energy as we begin to come together in the etheric plane of energy, and we will help to set the protective bubble for all of us. Imagine the smoke, the soft, subtle smoke of this sage and lavender blend to wash over you. Clearing, cleansing, balancing, and aligning all of your energy centers from top to bottom, bottom to top. Close your eyes, beautiful soul. Imagine, if you would like to, that your hands and mine are cupped around this beautiful, clear quartz sphere. Spirit, power animals, gods and goddesses, ascended masters, spirit guides, angels, the angelic realm. We ask that you clear all energies from this place, space, and time, and bring our energy to everyone who sees this, who everyone is here with us now, no matter where they are on this beautiful planet, this Mother Gaia, and bring their energy here to us so that we may meet in the etheric plane. We thank you for putting a beautiful bubble of white and rose light around all of us, allowing only that which is of love and light into this space. Breathe in, and breathe out. Allow your shoulders to drop. Listen to the sound of our voice and any other sounds that you hear during our time together. Just enhance your experience. They add to it. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop your shoulders, feet flat on the ground or in your favorite meditation sitting pose. Your hands with mine on this beautiful sphere of clear quartz, or in your lap with your palms facing the sky. Imagine roots growing down from the bottom of your feet, 6 feet out, and going down, 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 down into Mother Gaia, down into the center of this earth. And as the roots grow down and you connect with Mother Gaia more and more, give to her all you are willing to release, to forgive, to let go, and to detach from. Detachment isn't meaning you have to give all your things away, that you must cut off all your relationships. The detachment is part of the conscious mind's control or attempt to control how and when things happen, when they manifest, when they heal, when they open up, when they go away. Breathe in and breathe out. Imagine now, if you will, beautiful soul, that you are sitting on beautiful clouds of silver and gold, pink, all the colors of the rainbow. And yes, the clouds are solid enough to support you. You can see, and your guides are with you for protection. You are perfectly safe. There's enough air to breathe. You are warm and comfortable. There may be a slight breeze just to cool you or to warm you. Imagine you are now high enough to what you are comfortable with and go just a little bit higher, just a little bit. Look down and see the planet that we call home, that we have named Earth, the seemingly only inhabited planet of this particular solar system that rotates around the sun as its center. On the horizon, there's this beautiful glow of a star or a sun or the moon, like a great big orb of blazing, brilliant light. It casts out any shadows within, around you, and definitely from our beautiful Mother Gaia. There are crystals all around you, your favorites, your colors, the shapes. And for this particular solstice to equinox cycle, the colors of the crystals in any shape, size, and kind or species are black, green, and white. pick up any one of the crystals that are around you. Hold it in your hands, both hands. And if you are choosing to pick up more than one crystal, have them in each hand. Which hand doesn't matter. It is what you are called to do, and always follow guidance. Allow your shoulders to drop and let go. Breathe in the sweet, cool, refreshing air. Perhaps there is a hawk or an eagle or butterflies floating around you. And yes, you're above the surface, and what is coming to you in image form is absolutely perfect and spot on for you. As you are holding the crystal or crystals in your hand, imagine the energy flowing through you, into you, within you, and begin to flow around you. It starts by going into your hands and up your arms, slowly, subtly, at a comfortable pace, seeing and permeating all the nooks and crannies, infusing you with its beautiful, healing, uplifting energies. Up into your shoulders. It simultaneously goes up into your heart center and down through your rib cage slowly, comfortably, up to your throat, into your throat chakra, clearing, cleansing, balancing, and aligning, down into your solar plexus, which is located just above or at your navel, your belly button, the place of physical manifestation, empowerment, and energy management. The energies continue down through your sacral chakra for relationships of all kinds, especially the relationship with yourself. Up through your beautiful head, your face, till it reaches your third eye, cleansing, clearing, balancing, and aligning so that your dreams are clearer, so that you have more clarity with your inner vision, your outer sight, understanding messages and guidance more easily, recognizing them more clearly. The energy continues down through your root chakra. Prosperity, passion, survival issues, protection, all the way down through your beautiful legs, your knees, your calves, and into your feet and into the roots where you are still connected, not rooted, not anchored, connected with Mother Gaia. The energies continue up through your third eye into your crown chakra, located just above your beautiful head. This is your spiritual expansion, growth area, connecting to spirit, to divine source itself, to whomever it is that you connect. Your higher self, your inner self, the angelic realm, your intuitive gifts, healing energies that come from the cosmos, the collective energy healers of the universe. Breathe in Breathe out. Just stay here in the moment. Be here in the silence for just a moment. Breathing in as deeply and exhaling as deeply as you can at your own pace, your own rhythm. And drop your shoulders, beautiful soul. Let go. Think for just a moment. What is it you desire most to release, to let go of, to forgive? Whatever comes into mind first, that is the right and perfect thing. It could be from today, yesterday, 10 days ago, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years, 100 years ago, another lifetime. It matters not. You can say something like, I now wholly, completely, fully and openly let go of, and you fill in the blank. If you are being generally specific, I now wholly, completely, openly, and fully let go of anything and everything, known or unknown, that no longer resonates with me, my path, my now, or to my tomorrow. As you begin and continue to let go, release, and detach, we now welcome in these new energies as we have, most of us may have been feeling them for a few days, and will continue to feel, to integrate, to assimilate, to rest, rejuvenate, and begin a cycle of renewal and rebirth, as you are no longer the same. You are no longer the same as when we began this journey together just a few moments ago or several years ago. You are now forever changed, transformed, transmuted, and you now transcend above who you were as you become your newest, best version of you. Whatever that is for you, if you are figuring it out, that's okay. The winter solstice begins a cycle of celebration, spiritual knowledge, spiritual insights that you can then use in your daily life. If you will stop for a moment here and there throughout your day to remember to breathe. Breathe in and drop your shoulders and let go. And ask for guidance, for clarity. Step away for a moment now and again and allow your guides to come through more easily, more clearly, so that you recognize what it is. And it's not about giving up everything and just following things blindly. You have a say. You have free will to choose. It does make it easier when you are open to the guidance, even if it's scary or seems like, how is that going to happen? When we see the trees and the bushes in the winter, they are naked, no leaves, no flowers. The branches, the stems are pretty much looking like bare sticks, brown most of them. And some animals even hibernate. And as we get closer and closer to the spring equinox, things bloom. New babies are born, the furry kind, the human kind, the plants, the trees, the bushes, the everything. Think of this time as you beginning to blossom in your own way, whether it is through becoming the caterpillar in the chrysalis, a lotus, a rose, hatching new ideas. This is where the spirit of faith comes in, that you can not just achieve but surpass your goals, your innermost desires, and keep these sacred. Write them down in a journal. Keep them sacred. As you keep more and more sacred, not secret, sacred, you retain as much of the powerful, positive, empowering energies as possible. What is it you most desire to manifest in a tangible, physical form into your life, relationship, work, or business? Now think a little bigger. Allow yourself, dare you to go a little bit bigger, a little more out there. Is it perhaps showing up differently, walking your talk more clearly? Growing your business, starting it, healing relationships, whatever it is. All things are now attainable. The seemingly impossible now comes to pass. I now attain the seemingly impossible under grace in amazing ways. I now attain the seemingly impossible under grace in amazing ways. I now attain the seemingly impossible under grace in amazing ways. Begin to see more light in your life, in any and every area of your life. What is it you wish to bloom, to blossom, to grow, to expand, to develop more of? We are now at the zenith of the winter solstice, where we now begin to work into, to flow into new energies. We are near the end of this calendar year to welcome in a new year, 2022. That is the number of 6. 2021 is a 5. Relationships, transformation, transmutation. 2022 is a 6. Spiritual development. Spirituality does not mean you can no longer achieve or desire things, issues, abundance here on this earth. They go hand in hand. You have a physical body, yet your soul is free from physical limitations. And yet you are one. So is the balance between spiritual and physical. The crystals all around you are sparkling. They're vibing and working with you, within you, through you, and around you. Your guides are with you. That great big ball of bright light, that zenith on the horizon, is getting larger and larger so that you can see more, see clearly. So that the darkness is banished from within you, from around you. Next to your cloud, beautiful soul, is a beautiful, bright, hot air balloon, and one of your guides, another one, is in the basket. And they all help you to get into this beautiful hot air balloon. The decoration on the balloon itself is all your favorite colors, your favorite designs, anything that comes to mind. Butterflies, dragons, mountains, just a beautiful pattern of rainbow colors. And you begin a slow, easy descent off the cloud. You get a little closer to Mother Gaia. It's still very much a blue and green planet from your vantage point, and yet there is enough air to breathe, warmth. There's even a basket of goodies to eat in your hot air balloon basket, and plenty to drink. And you begin a journey around Mother Gaia. You see so many different places, scenery, different kinds of animals, landmarks, perhaps some waterfalls, the Great Serengeti, the Sahara, the Atlas Mountains, the Suez Canal, the Cape of Good Hope, the Gold Coast. Perhaps even drifting over the Orient or the Siberia. As you continue to go around this beautiful earth we call home. Past Australia and New Zealand. You skim over Hawaii. Mauna Kea probably has some snow on it. Mount Haleakala on Maui. Over the U.S., Canada, South America, the Aleutian Islands, back to where you started on your cloud. You remain in the basket, and as you look at your feet in the basket, you see all the crystals that were with you on your cloud are now with you in the basket. They appear just as if by magic, crystal magic. You begin to descend down to Mother Earth, down through the clouds, down to where you first started when we started this journey together this night. Remember all you have seen, all you have heard, all you have been given. Remember only that which you desire to bring into your life, newly or more of. Thank your guide, your guides. Thank the crystals. Look up and thank the cloud that supported you. You may yet receive more messages or a message in the days ahead. If you wish, you can write everything down. Filter out nothing, just write it, trust it, come back to it later. No second guessing. And for the next 3 days, beautiful soul, know that you are in a beautiful bubble of pink light, wrapped with emerald green and sky blue, and violet red around the outside, protecting you as you are now cleansed, cleared, balanced, and aligned. And this beautiful rainbow-colored bubble protects you from any excess energies, positive and negative. And when you are ready, come back to this time and to this place. Drink plenty of liquid in the next few days. And if you can, just be. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being on this journey with me, with us, my guides and I. I bid you amazing things and an amazing winter solstice cycle. Namaste.